And that's actually the business mind. Because that's what we have to do in business. The idea of business is actually see the faults and manage it and fix it. We know we're all janitors of ourselves. Obviously we're janitors of our husband, of our wife as well. See the mistakes and fix them up. Instead of doing that, it's the other way, is using mindfulness actually to see what's right in the mind. It's one of the early experiences I had of living in the monastery down at Serpentine. I was the main builder there for many years. I've delegated that now to Ajahn Brahm. But whenever I was a builder and just managing the infrastructure of the monastery, I'd work so hard from Monday to Friday, and on the weekends come up to here. It's so tiring. Whenever I go back after Sunday, you go walking around the monastery, and you see all the things which were wrong, which need to be fixed up, the gutters which needed to be cleaned, the bricks which needed to be stacked up properly, all the paths which needed to be swept. And I realised I was just getting more and more tired, simply because everything I'd ever do was to see the mistakes and start planning how I was going to fix them up. And that's why that one day I saw what I was doing, using the mindfulness, seeing the way my mind was working. I think that's not the way to spend a Monday morning. So from that time on, for many years afterwards, I'd go on a walk around my monastery Monday morning, looking for what was right, looking for what had been done, looking for what had been finished, was perfect and wonderful. And that's actually when I started appreciating my monastery in which I lived. All these other people, like yourselves, would come down, oh, what a beautiful monastery you have. Are you joking? It's a mess. Because for me, I could see all the things which were wrong. And you guys would come up and say, oh, what a wonderful monastery, how peaceful it is. Peaceful, I have to work so hard in this monastery. And that's actually, I saw it wasn't you who was wrong, it's me who was wrong. Because I wasn't seeing the monastery in an objective way. I was seeing it as a manager sees things. A manager sees the faults and tries to fix them up. So I actually changed my attitude to sometimes when you are the manager, you put your manager mind on, because this is what you have to do, is find the faults. But I could take that manager hat off. The mindfulness could actually see my monastery in which I lived in another way.